Assalamu alaikum students. Today our topic is related to the magnetic field of solenoid. What actually is a solenoid? A solenoid is a long insulated wire wound in the form of a circular helix. As shown in the figure, we are having the insulated copper wire, and from that very insulated copper wire we make the circular loops which are very much close to each other of same area of cross section. And once there is flow of now current in this very solenoid, then there is production of magnetic field. Now we are aware, lastly we have read that whenever there is flow of current in a circular loop, if this circular loop, and if current goes from what, if current is in this very direction anti-clockwise, then this phase acts as what, this acts as north, and the back phase acts as south. But if the current goes, if we are going to see like now this, if the current goes in this very direction clockwise, then this is going to act as south, the back portion is going to act as north. Now if you are going to see closely this very loop, the current in this very loop is like the clockwise direction, so this is going to act as what, south, as every loop is a complete magnet, it is having a number of turns, and this very end is going to act as north. This is south, this is north, this is south, this is north, this is south, for every loop, south north, south north, south north. So finally we will say this end acts as the south of the solenoid, and this end acts as the north of solenoid. Now we are aware, once this is a magnet, and in this very magnet once we are having a south and north pole, then the magnetic field lines inside this very magnet goes from south to north. It go like this. So solenoid is simply a long insulated copper wire which is in the form of what, circular helix. At the turns of that very wire are very much close to each other. Each turn is regarded as a circular loop, and this turn is a circular loop, this is a circular loop, and the net field of this very solenoid is the resultant of all individual fields due to all turns. The field of this, that gets sum of this and this, and finally that gives us the net magnetic field. The magnetic field is quite strong inside the solenoid. The magnetic field, once we are going to now increase the current, the magnetic field will increase. Once we are going to decrease the current, the magnetic field will decrease. So simply this is the knowledge regarding the solenoid, and now we have to see that within this very solenoid, inside you are having a uniform magnetic field, but outside the magnetic field is non-uniform one, weak. At closer to the edges like this, it will be a stronger one, and once it is going, it will be at the close to this very junction. But once you are going to see in this very portion, the magnetic field is very very weak, but inside the magnetic field is a uniform magnetic field, that is a strong uniform magnetic field. And as usual in case of bar magnet, the magnetic field of line start from what, south to north inside, so same will be the case. This is the resemblance of this solenoid with the bar magnet. The magnetic field lines will be from south to north inside the solenoid, and outside they will be from north to south. The strong magnetic field produced in the inside the solenoid is used to magnetize the rod of a magnetic material like soft iron. If now in this very solenoid, if we are going to use what, we are going to use a soft iron bar. If we will take once again, this will be the solenoid, and in this very solenoid if we will place a soft iron bar or soft iron rod inside it, then this very material will behave as a magnet till the current flows through it, and this acts as an electromagnet. What is electromagnet? Electromagnet is when a soft iron bar, electro electromagnet. What is an electromagnet? Electromagnet is when a soft iron bar is placed inside a solenoid, and that becomes now magnet as long as the current flows through it. Such a magnet is known as electromagnet. First, we read about the solenoid. Solenoid is simply a long insulated wire bound in the form of circular helix, in which the turns are very much close to each other, such that the net field of this very solenoid is the sum of all the fields of the individual turns, as every individual turn is going to be a complete magnet. Complete magnet is having a south pole and north pole. And what is an electromagnet? Electromagnet simply means once you are having the insulated copper wire, you are having a solenoid, and in that very solenoid you are going to place a bar magnet. And because of that, that will act as a magnet as long as the current flows through it. So it is called as what? Electromagnet. Now we can set some difference between the, you can see, the permanent magnet and electromagnet. Now it is simple. If you are going to look out here, if now this acts as a south pole, this acts as a north pole. So this electromagnet behaves magnet only when the current flows through it. But once you are having a permanent magnet like a bar magnet, it is always a magnet. It is always a magnet. But this electromagnet behaves only magnet when the current flows through it. Secondly, the magnitude of this very electromagnet, that can be increased by increasing the current, but you are having a fixed magnitude for a permanent magnet. You cannot increase its magnitude. You cannot increase the magnetic field around a permanent magnet, but you can increase or decrease the magnetic field around a electromagnet, because electromagnet is a temporary magnet. It behaves magnet as long as the current flows through it. Thirdly, the polarity. You can change the polarity of an electromagnet. If the current flows, if this will be the positive and this will be negative, then this will act as south and this will act as north. But that such a situation is not possible in a permanent magnet. That is having a fixed polarity. Fixed polarity. It is not having a fixed, non-fixed, non-fixed polarity. So you can change. Permanent magnet can be weak or strong depending upon the current. You can change, you can pick up heavy loads, but the magnitude of this very permanent magnet, that is constant, but its magnitude, its force, its magnetic field can be increased or decreased. So these were some differences between the permanent and temporary magnet. This is all for today. Tomorrow will be with another lecture. Till then, Allah Hafiz.